Hello, Buggy. Let's see. Hello, Chris. Let's see, Buggy. Hello is everyone's favorite pond monster, Buggy, the bog monster. How are you today? I'm doing great. Hope you are. What's going on? Well, I actually got a guy that came in. Well, he come in when we wasn't here, of course. I had y'all backwards, didn't I? No wonder you couldn't see nothing. But when I got a phone call and that was sitting in the parking lot when I got here. Said his son had a flat tire. Wanted to know that I think I could patch it. Y'all think I can patch that? What y'all think? But anyway, I thought I had y'all where y'all could see. But well, hello, Adam. Buggy said, no patching that. No, can't do that. He is supposed to be bringing a tire. The guy that left the car here, his daddy actually works for where we buy our tires, so he's supposed to be coming by. I'm gonna go ahead and dismount this right quick before he gets here and maybe be ready by the time he gets here. So I'll try to keep up a little bit in a Mini Cooper, yep. Hello, Lotus. Oh man, that's not good, Adam. What picture are we looking at? Let's see, let's see. He sent from Iran, all right. Thank you for stopping in. Hit that like and subscribe, I appreciate it. It's okay, Daryl, I understand. Yeah, drive safe, Daryl. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Let's see if I can put y'all a little better place. I don't know. See if that helps out any. Alright, now I'm getting the boot out and we're going to try to boot that tire. What do y'all think? Alright, well, I got that off. Let's go over here and sit down and see. I'll get over here and get back where the chats are, see if I can. Maybe he'll get here in a few minutes. So let's see what I got here. Oh, how in the world I get that in there to a full thing? Let's see. Hey, let's see. No, it's been reached. Good throw hard, but let's see. Buggy. Well, I was forced into talking to Annie's husband. I told him to pick a car from the scrap yard, and you know what he found? Oh no, he didn't find a Ford. Lotus said, hey, if you bent it before you throw it like a boomerang, yeah. Let's see. Boggy said, a Ford Grand Torino. Well, at least he picked a decent car anyway. Adam said, Boggy, of course he found a Ford. It's the only thing that that's in our scrap yards. Boggy laughed. Lotus said, wonder why the Fords are in the scrap yard. Because that's where they stopped when they got tired of pushing them. Boggy says, yeah, I did. Didn't even know I had one. He laughed. I wonder why on our lives, y'all's name changed. I noticed when you're on Daryl's premiere, they didn't change. That's kind of weird. Boggy's laughing, and see, Paul says, oh, Barza, whatever that is, welcome. Let's see, Boggy said, it's an A/B testing. No, okay. Adam says, I bet you found rusty code in there, too, nosing around your Fords. Maria, hello, Randy, the squirrel hunter. There you go. Hey, Maria. Lotus said, it may be a setting where set him up the stream. Well, I don't have Jimmy the Cricket here to ask me, but I've been doing the same steps. But I'll have to look and see. It might be. Let's see. Lotus said, "Hey Maria, Carmen. Hey, Carmen. Getting to be a regular. Thank you. I had to get a job in school a little closer so you can just come by and be part of the live instead of part of the video or the chat." Adam said, welcome, Paulo. Maria says, hi. Hello, Carmen. Carmen says, hey, Maria. Lotus says, hey, Carmen, how's TMU doing? Feeling any better, we hope? Drew says, nice beard. Odin would be proud. I'm glad. Thank you. Adam said, hello, Maria. Carmen said, I talked to him earlier today. He sounded a bit better. I talked to him this morning. Looked the same to me. Let's see. He's definitely pretty sick. Still pretty sick. He just wimp. He needs. I did tell him to take some nighttime NyQuil, but he don't like the taste of it. He wants to get better, but he don't like the taste of medicine. Boggy says, I got more Chrysler, Volvo, and Chevys than I do Fords. Now, surprisingly, I actually had like 5 of them after stripping them to bare nothing. Crushed, sorry. Lotus said, That sucks. Take him some soup and meds. Maria said she would notice better. Buggy said he is a baby. Tell him to be a man and grow up. That's it. Ryan, what's up, everybody? I got to figure this out. It's hard to read when I'm looking at my shirt. That ain't it. I don't know why in the world it just did that. This thing's doing some stupid stuff. I want y'all to know that. Let's see. Gamer8158 says hi. Hello. Boggy says, yo, Ryan. Lotus says, VR6. Is that Ryan? Yes, that's Ryan. Let's see. How is everybody? Ryan said. Lotus, what's up, Ryan? Adam said, Bishop. Ryan said, yeah, it's Ryan. LOL. I want you to know, Ryan, Chester asks about you just about every single week, wanting to know when you coming back. Ryan said, the Clippy never lies. Buggy says, I'm fighting this damn Mopar still. Yeah, just like this thing with Randy. It'll be behind you for long. Let's see. Ryan says, man, Chester's a cool-ass dude. Oh, dude, he is. I'm surprised. I thought there'd be some apples on my door today. He said he was going to bring me some. See, Carmen said, LOL, I told him I would bring him some food and meds, but he says he's all good. Just trying to stay on him, keep taking his meds, because he thinks once he feels better, he can stop. Yeah, if he feels a little better, he'll stop. He does not like medicine whatsoever. Been wearing sweatpants and sweatshirt trying to sweat it out. Ryan said, what Mopar? Maria said, Ryan and Chester met before? Yes. When Ryan came up here and helped out after Randy got hurt, Chester hangs out here, and Ryan actually did his headlights for him, polished them out. Lotus said, Buggy, you moving so fast that thing will be old car by the end of the week. Maria says, yay, more apples. Yeah. I thought I had one more. I had two. I hadn't eaten mine for today. So Boggy says, I can't tell you how many times I've had to cut and replace wires. Ryan said, yes, Maria, I polished Chester's headlights. Boggy said, Lotus, that's the plan. Adam said, Bishop, you might want to watch admitting to that. Adam laughed. Jane, hey everyone. Well, hello, Jane. Ryan, hi, Jane. Maria says, hi, Jane. Adam, Jane. Boggy, Ryan, I bought my sister a replica of the General Lee. Jane, hi, Ryan. Jane said, hi, Adam. Boggy said, 1969 Dodge Charger RT. Jane says, hi, Maria. Ryan said, my minivan and lifter ticking Hemi truck are pretty okay, but General Lee is sick. Oh, yeah. Jane says, hi, Buggy. Let's see. Brown says, 1985 Toyota SR5. We got a 1988. Maria said, what did you do today? Let's see. I track inspected 38 miles. Actually 40 miles. I had to jump over and run the footage off on the new rail lock we just put in. And I just was working on the tire, the wheel back here, waiting on this customer to get here. When I got here, his car was sitting outside. He called earlier and said his son had a flat. He's supposed to be on his way with a tire. Let's see. There's a badass Charger for sale in my area, said Lotus. Ryan said, Corolla SR5? I thought the SR5 was a Toyota truck. Well, that's what the SR5s I know is anyway. Buggy said, who is this Nicholas guy? I don't know. I haven't met that man. Hadn't met Buggy either, but he does live in my pond out back. Ryan laughed. Buggy said, Lotus, how much? Brown says, 1982 DMC DeLorean. There you go. See, I'm dyslexic. I'm reading shit wrong. I like those. Let's see, Lotus. I remember when I was young, there was one of those in the neighborhood, right down the road from where I live. I always wanted to drive that car. Let's see, Lotus said, Sticky, Pinky, Dean, cars, no prep, Kings. Whoop, I lost that one. Car 50,000, no engine. Jane Nick, Boggy is a handsome dude, I know. Boggy says, damn, he must look good. Maria said, did the orange shirt guy return the money? Yes, he did. He brought the money the next day and put it where I told him to. He didn't bring me eggs like he said, and he said he was going to put a little extra in since he didn't have it. He didn't do that either, but he did pay me, so we're good. Let's see, Lotus said full. Ryan said, no, SR5 is a Toyota trim package, most common on trucks, but meant for the four-wheel drive cars. I did not know that. I thought the SR5 was just for the trucks. See, I learned something today, Maria. Look at there. Let's see. Rhonda said, good evening, all. R2, nice to see you after standing us up all weekend. Believe me, I'd have much rather been talking to all y'all. Make good money, but I just don't know it was worth selling my 1,440 minutes a day. I don't like people giving my jobs away, so I stood on what I think's right. But I was the only one that stayed the whole time. I want you to know that. Of us, not, the contractor stayed the whole time, but still. Boggy said, Lotus, if you get it, I might send you a 440 for free. This channel has been canceled. I've got my own live on RN. Okay, awesome. Might check it out sometime. Let's see. How far am I behind? Oh, shit, I'm way behind. I thought I was caught up. Let's see. LOL ain't got 50 grand. I'm Logan, but the old account. Oh, okay. Maria says, do you know all of the cars? I know most of the cars. Lotus said, sure, you give me 50 grand. Boggy says, I'm too big for the DeLorean, but I like the car. Adam said, nice thing about the DMC DeLorean is that you don't have to drive it far because it won't drive far. That's what I've heard over the years. Adam said, at least we know it won't hit 88. Well, if it does hit 88, you know what's fixing to happen. Adam said, that was the joke in that movie. Hey, now, Boggy, this is, I cannot see this chat. I'm going to go back up to the computer thing. Nick says, handsome. Grandma said, hey, Pops, hey, Grandma. Boggy, I'm not buying the car for you, just the inside. Lotus, Grandma said, hi, Maria. Maria said, don't worry about eggs. You have the money. Yeah. Grandma said, hey, Jane, Grandma, Nicholas, Maria, don't worry. I'll give you eggs of Dad's chickens, I bet. Rhonda said, just kidding. But yeah, money is nice. Yeah, but it ain't everything. I'd have much rather been at this building. This is my happy place right here. Boggy says, I take both as a compliment, and at least sugar cookies, unlike the Nicholas dude. Grandma said, hi, NNC. Boggy says, hit Boggy, Grandma. Ryan said, Maria, eggs are expensive here. LOL, $5 a dozen when they used to be 79 cents. Rhonda said, Grandma. Grandma said, Boggy. Lotus said, oops, not a charger. Hugh said, there he is. Hello, Hugh. Grandma says, hi, Mac. Lotus. Hugh says, I was fixing to send a search party. I know, right? 66 Chappelle, said Lotus. Hugh said, hey, hello, Randy. Let's see, whatever that is, 20. Hello from Russia. Hello, Russia. Welcome in. Adam said, Grandma Vic, hello. How's my favorite grandma doing? Lotus said, Grandma. Adam said, Grandma. Hugh said, hello, Lotus. Maria, yeah, go back to the office. Hugh said, hello, Adam. Lotus says, hi, Hugh. Rhonda says, Grand Pitto. Son of a bitch, I'm behind. see, Mary Dream Russia, I just said that, 94 Volkswagen Passat, GIX. Let's see, Michelle says hello all. Hello, Michelle. We can shoehorn the 440 into the Genius. Oh, that'd be a cool fit. I'm gonna skip some of these that everybody's saying, hey, I'm gonna try to read the ones and try to get caught up. Let's see, Ron said, for anyone who cares, mule wine sucks, hot or cold. Adam said, Lotus, I would happily try to help you do that. I want to see that lawnmower run. Rich 46 says howdy. RY says hello. I do not like this new changing. I'm going to have to ask Randy about that. I've got to figure this out. Buggy said, I'm so confused it wouldn't even let me look at it. Someone took it down. Grandma said, I am so. You said hello, Rankin. Furcorn said, I'm an EMT and I have a long night shift. Should I take a nap or should I see how long I can stay up? Staying up long times at a time is not good. You make you make mistakes if you're not careful. Carlo said, hey, Pops, hello, Carlo. Whoop, oh, wrong. I'm talking to this one. Let's see. Buggy said, Lotus, I'll be the donor. Angie said, hi. Hello, Angie. Let's see. Buggy says, I'm lonely now. Maria, where's your old glasses? They're in the office. I'm fixing to go get them. I see better with those. See, Adam says, guys, I need to get going. I got a 1063 Bel Air wanting to give me a fit tonight. All right, Adam, thanks for stopping in. Angie, Maria, I haven't seen them in a while. They usually stay at my